Over the past decade, isekai has proven to be the trend that isn't going away. Like Mo, it may very well shape the future of anime in a very permanent way. It appears safe to say that the trope is here to stay. It's certainly not a genre anymore. It's an emotion. Feel it, my weeb friends. And let's get hyped as we're ranking more isekai anime today. So without wasting any time, I present to you the top 10 transferred to another world anime. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell so you can stay updated whenever I upload a new video. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Coming in at number 10, we have 18 If. Okay, this is a weird one. Imagine waking up in a dreamlike world where you have to fight witches using your dream powers. And if you die fighting them, you'll die in the real world. Okay, sorry, I don't even want to think about it. So the anime follows Haruto, who suddenly wakes up in a dream world where he encounters witches while finding his way out. Helped by his newly found friend, the cat scientist guiding him through the world, Haruto saves the witches and finds a way to save himself. Wow, such a simple plot. It's not. Yes, it has an odd beginning that could have been handled better, but I don't think it detracted significantly from the series. Once in a while, an anime comes along with a completely unique concept and style that turns out to be far more than it appears. 18 If attempted to be that kind of anime. It worked for some things, but not others, leaving the show entertaining but falling short of its potential. I would say 18 If is like a box of chocolates. There are both good and bad parts, and you won't know which one it is until you try, and now I'm craving some chocolate. Let's move on. Coming in at number 9, we have AMATSUKI. Rikoguo Tokidoki, a history-challenged Tokyo high school student, is mysteriously transferred back in time to the Edo period in AMATSUKI. He meets Shinonome Kon, another person in a similar condition as him, and Kuchiha, a female samurai who saves his life. It's a supernatural, cultural, and historical story, as well as a light romance and action series featuring beautiful women, no ecchi, and noble fighters. Now you might ask, honest, why is it rated low on sites? Well, how should I put it? Being a half-filled glass, I guess? This is not a relaxing series. To get the most out of it, you must constantly pay attention in order to catch all these subtle details and nuances, despite the fact that the overall pacing is similar to that of Land of Lustrous. In other words, slow, but nonetheless, it's good, it's amazing, it's deep, it's thought-provoking, and I love it. Well, maybe not love, but it's more than a like. Overall, I recommend AMATSUKI to those with patience. It's a wonderfully written first half of a series that'll be continued someday. Coming in at number 8, we have In the Land of LEADALE. Due to a terrible accident, Kana is forced to live on life support in order to survive. The only way for her to be free is within the VR MMORPG, LEADALE. One day her life support stops functioning, and Kana loses her life. But when she wakes up, she finds herself in the world of LEADALE 200 years in the future. She's now Kana, a half-elf with lost skills and OP statuses. Yay, another OP protagonist. Well, I actually enjoyed this isekai. While some can be serious and action-packed, this one was more wholesome and relied a lot on humor. I won't say it's a new favorite, but it was a fun show to watch, and I thought it was very wholesome. There's nothing fundamentally wrong with this show, but there's also nothing particularly good about it. If you like more relaxed fantasy adventures like By Grace of the Gods, Banished from the Hero's Party, or I've Been Killing Slimes for 300 Years, this one's for you, especially if you want a female lead. Coming in at number 7, we have THERMAE, ROMAE, NOVAE. Seriously guys, I thought I've seen enough shows so that nothing can surprise me anymore, but here we are today talking about this. I don't know what to say. If you've recently watched a Netflix anime, or you may have been recommended THERMAE, ROMAE, NOVAE. You may have seen the image and wondered, is this a series about a guy from ancient Rome taking a bath, and then moved on? Actually, I did the same first. But today I'm here to tell you guys should definitely watch it. A Roman bath architect is accidentally transported to the future Japan and is astounded by the numerous bathing innovations of the time. This genre-bending plot would be most appealing to historical nerds. Yes, THERMAE ROMAE is a gag anime about thermal baths. From outside, it seems like a crazy premise, and it is. However, once you get into the characters and story, the Netflix adaptation will make you appreciate bath culture, leaving you with a strong desire to travel. And now I wish I had a bigger bath. Coming in at number 6, we have Skeleton Knight in Another World. A gamer wakes up in his highly OP fantasy MMO avatar's body. Rather than despair, he's dazzled at the opportunity to live a new fantasy life as a courteous white knight. The only problem is his body is now a skeleton. Well, don't you think the protagonist arc looks familiar? Anyone there? Yeah, almost there. Yeah, Arc the Holy Knight is extremely similar to Ainz, the main character of the anime Overlord. Not only because both of them happen to be a skeleton, but also because their backstory is extremely similar. I feel like it's a well-made and lighthearted piece of work. Skeleton Knight is one of the best anime shows this season. Moving on, can I just say how nice it is to see someone having a good time being whisked away to a fantasy world as the game character they've worked so hard to create? It's a lot of fun to watch Arc experiment with his abilities and get excited about seeing a real-life elf. I believe it's a solid anime with the potential to become one of the best Isekai anime. Plus, who can say no to the overpowered protagonist wearing armor and having a skeleton avatar? Coming in at number 5, we have GABRIEL Dropout. If I'm not wrong, Gabriel is an archangel who serves as God's messenger. But if we're going by this anime series, GABRIEL Dropout, the main character is a teenage girl who has just graduated from angel school at the top of her class. Later, she's sent to Earth to live among humans and learn their ways. When she arrives in the human world, this sweet, naive, magical girl promptly becomes addicted to video games and abandons her previous training. Now, the anime feels a little different because there isn't a single main protagonist who gets all the attention. Instead, there are 4 main characters, although Gabriel is undoubtedly the most important. Kinda like my hero. The other 3 characters receive equal attention. Let's do a Q&A to see if you like this anime or not. Do you enjoy comedy? Do you like cute girls? Do you like cute girls doing comedy? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then what are you waiting for? Just subscribe to my channel and go watch this anime. Coming in at number 4, we have KEMONO Friends. The anime is set in Japari Park, a massive integrated zoo. The animals have transformed into human-like creature known as friends, as a result of the mysterious Sandstar substance. A lost child wanders into the park one day and embarks on a journey to return to her territory. I know you all are screaming, where's the isekai part, honest? Well, hold your horses, this is not your typical isekai. It just has that hint, or you can say feeling, of being isekai'd. I guess I should talk about the biggest flaw first. The entirety of the show is rendered in CGI. This means that the characters are actually quite fluid in terms of motion and such, but some viewers may prefer more traditional terms of animation. KEMONO Friends' premise leads the viewer down a rabbit hole of mysteries, and it's damn entertaining when all the pieces fall into place. KEMONO Friends is a one-of-a-kind experience that uses its flaws to its advantage. The show has a soul, and you can feel it in the CGI, story, voice acting, and cast of adorable and likable main characters. Coming in at number 3, we have KAKURIYO, Bed and Breakfast for Spirits. Okay, I won't lie, but when I first heard of this title, I literally got Airbnb vibes from this show. I mean, just read the title again. Right? No? I guess I'm the only cultured one here. Well, jokes apart, let's talk about the plot. When Aoi, our protagonist, is told that she must marry an ogre god in order to repay a debt owed to her deceased grandfather, she's furious. She decides to make her own way in the bed and breakfast industry by opening her own hotel. You go, girl, open that Sorry. They say that the fastest way to someone's heart is through their stomach, and this mantra is utilized properly in this show. While there were no fistfights, dragons, or cell phones in this anime, it was full of its own kind of magic brought to us by fox demons, spices, and even the occasional explosion. Overall, as a foodie and someone who's addicted to yokai relationships, I highly recommend KAKURIYO Bed and Breakfast for Spirits to anyone looking for a good series that will keep your mouth watering. Coming in at number 2, we have Cautious Hero, with a long title as Shicho Yusha Kono Yusha ga Ore Tsue Kusei ni Shincho Shugiru. You would wonder if the story is as messy and chaotic. Well, yeah, but not really. The Cautious Hero depicts an ordinary man who is summoned to Isekai by a goddess who can heal, and they embark on a journey with 2 dragon descendants to defeat an S-rated demon who plans to rule the world. Who would have thought that an anime with a hero who is already extremely powerful would be so amazing and funny? It certainly exceeded my expectations. For a 12-episode anime, Cautious Hero did an amazing job in establishing its position among the big giants of the industry. If you're looking for the next anime that is similar to Konosuba featuring Ladies and Gentlemen Aqua 2.0, then this is a show you don't want to miss out on. With the isekai genre rapidly expanding in the anime industry, finding this gem in a sea of other generic isekai shows is like a blessing to the anime community. Coming in at number 1, we have ya boy Kongming. Finally, some people are starting to notice ya boy Kongming. It's been so long since I've encountered such an amazing anime. Now you gotta ask, honest, is your boy Kongming really that good? Right now, I'm telling you, it most certainly is. It stars the late Chinese general Kongming. He's on his deathbed and he begs the gods for a life free of war. He got his wish when he was reincarnated in modern-day Shibuya on Halloween night. When he arrives, he meets Aiko, an aspiring talented singer who works at Kobayashi's nightclub. When Kongming first hears Aiko's singing voice, he's immediately captivated by its healing and comforting effect. As a result, he volunteers to be Aiko's manager, while also working as a bartender at the club. Now you might ask again, why is it so intriguing? Well, what's so great about it? I would say it's heartwarming and entertaining to see a famous Chinese strategist use his knowledge and past strategies to help an ambitious but insecure singer like Aiko. So do not sleep on this anime. I repeat, do not sleep. If you like music, you'll love this amazing show. That brings us to the end of our list today. If you liked the video, please consider dropping a like and subscribing to our channel. In the end, you all stay happy, and I will see you in the next video. See ya. Ja ne.